Grand Rising YouTube, Grand Rising. Good evening, good day, depending on where you are. I'm back in again to channel the messages that's sent to me, through me, and for me to share. But remember, not every message that comes through is going to be a message for everyone. But there's definitely a message here for someone. You're just needing to take the messages that resonates and leave the rest for those that the message will resonate with. So I'm recording this message on the 7th of December 2025. And the angel number which I've got is angel number 530 in this energy of previous message 5 from chapter 20 of if your right hand offends you, then cut it off. But it goes deeper than that, because the power is within the mind. In the energy of allowing your cut off to be real. Stand on what you say, in the energy of you say what you mean and you mean what you say. In this energy of you give and you forgive, but there's certain things that you just can't forget, no judgment in this energy. But for those who I'm connecting with in the energy of the Empress, this is the energy that this message 6 is going to be focused on, because you're a lineage disturber or disruptor, truth, rights, relationships and legacies. The last card that I read is in the energy of teaching with your last mistake, is this energy of passage. There was a card that came through, and believe me and you, I couldn't pronounce it. But when I looked into it and I put these two energies together, it's speaking about a rites of passage, in the energy of your birthright, in this energy of moving forward, this energy of something is developing, your strength, your inner wisdom, your inner knowledge, your inner abundance. Abundance is center of this message. Nothing has changed from the previous message, This is what I don't believe is like a physical, material, although it can be. I feel like this is more so of what's within you. So I'm coming back into this message, and I was gonna title this 5.1, but it's an energy of leaving everything behind you, leaving it in the past. The past is the past, and you've moved past the past. You've unplugged from this energy of the mass consciousness. The very same guidance and energy for the masculine energy, I feel, is an energy that the feminine energy, the Empress's energy, has kind of put behind them. Only now taking with you what you need and leaving the rest, The energy of the Fool, which is the zero, which is the new beginning, is travels light. In the way how I've placed the cards, and I'm just intuitively guided to just place the cards and leave the cards as they are. But there's an exchange here in energy, is what I'm picking up on. And someone's traveling even lighter than usual, to the point, when I mean I'm picking up on this energy of light as a feather and free as a bird. Someone is definitely moving in this energy with faith. And if this is not somebody moving towards you, this is just the energy that you're moving in. I'm picking up on childlike energy. But what I want to do is read the energy of purity, which again I said came through at the ending of my chapter 19, the hatching of the golden egg. For some reason, I didn't use this card to come straight into chapter 20. I pulled the cards, and the energy that decided to come through was the energy of greed and what comes from picking flowers, especially the flowers that never belonged to you in the first place. This whole energy right now of this particular message, I'm seeing the fairy tale which came through in my readings of before, in the energy of, this is the tale of Little Red Riding Hood, and those that would actually sacrifice Little Red Riding Hood to the woods, Can't believe the fact that it's grandma who's changing so much like this, is the energy that I'm picking up on. There's something that someone is needing to put off. or not to put off. It's here in the reverse. It says seize the day, carpe diem, in the energy of not putting off today or not putting off tomorrow what you can do today. There's something that you may need to do today in regards to this energy of healing earth. There's some type of a balance that's needing to be found. Surrender to the miracles, be grateful for all that you have, you know, and all that's about to come towards you in this energy of embrace the flow of life. But first, it's this energy, because after the zero comes the purity, which purity, going back to chapter 19, is card number 1. Purifying that poison apple, you know, even with all of the root energy, the red, you know, that which may have caused you some type of an imbalance, you still was able to have some type of heart chakra energy still open, you know. And it's bringing me now back to this card. You're still open even through, I'm hearing, the trenches, because when I look up on the energy of this card, it speaks of the underworld. But first I'm going to read the energy of purity. So Snow White purity. While the queen was sewing and looking out of the window at the snow, she pricked her finger with the needle, and 3 drops of blood fell upon the snow, and the red looked pretty upon the white snow. And she thought to herself, would that I had a child with skin as white as snow, lips as red as blood, and hair as black as ebony. She then turned and said, mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the fairest of them all? One of the deep themes of the story of Snow White is that of being betrayed by those who she believed to be her family, those who have come closer to you than any others before, and in whom you have placed trust of your life. And it is those who claim to care most about you who are in most danger of casting you out, rejecting you, or hurting you at the present time. Before you were any kind of threat to their status, they loved you and they cared. But now you are more of a rival to them. You have risen slowly through no fault or flaw of your own, and are seen as an important and an impediment to their own standing. So cast you out, they shall, and destroy you, they will, or try. If they can get close to you again, they have taken their true affection for you and twisted it. Their jealousy, a bite in which love has turned to resentment, and for which you are no more responsible than the sun coming up each day is responsible for the moon growing paler in the sky. If this card comes to speak with you, be aware that you are leaving that idolized version of family and home behind. You will be sent far from home, but this adventure and journey into what you fear will be the making of you. There will be a strong companions along the way, and they will stand by your side no matter how hard this new path becomes. You will be guided and guarded and blessed and watched over again and again. And while there will be attempts to harm you, not a single one will permanently mark or taint you. The one vulnerability that you have is failing to recognize the malevolence in all disguises. And for some reason, the reading of this is coming out a bit glitchy, and I just feel like it's symbolic to whatever's going on for those that's resonating in the energy of this message. But I'm going to continue. Perseverance, you know, persistence. So anyway, it continues and says, for one will offer a gift which is tainted, which could harm you and cause you to forget your purpose. Even if this does take place, you will return to memory and wisdom and your true path once again, with your recreated and authentic family by your side, And I feel like for some, this could be a past energy. As I'm reading it, I'm feeling, seeing past energy here. So this could have been what's caused some type of major blockage, you know, a procrastination energy on your path, in your journey. You may have received a particular gift from somebody. Is the reason why you may be in this energy of needing to just cleanse and clear your energy, you know. So I'm going to continue to read. It reads, Snow White is a tale of a young woman who is acceptable until she reaches maturity in beauty and form, thus placing the light of the queen. Her stepmother in the shade, a plot to kill her by striking through her heart, cannot work, as the huntsman sent to destroy her recognize her innocence. Above all, we are left with a sense of uncorrupted innocence, even when wisdom is gained through all the trials of her test within the enchanted forest. Even her time asleep in the brittle womb of the glass coffin goes wrong, and she survives, and through the test of her time in the woods, pursued by the huntsman, befriended by the gnomes, the men, the miners, the animals, the birds, are all drawn to her heart. It is your innocence and your uncorrupted heart, the beauty of your character, that will shine through this time, even when others would grow bitter and do harm. You do not and will not. Yet you do gather wisdom to do, but yet you do gather wisdom and come forth reborn, stronger, loved, mature, and ripened in the light of experience. You have looked upon evil, but it is and has not made its way into you. That's a great triumph indeed. And the energy and the meaning behind this purity card. And when you do purify and detox yourself and release that which no longer serves you in the energy of moving towards your north node, you know, you receive triumphs of pure heart. Rejection, rivalry, attack cannot change you. You are trustworthy and loving. Animals are naturally drawn to you. You will have many lifetimes before you pass. You will survive great tests. You are good at all. You are good to all. Your kindness will be rewarded. And what's funny about that is the very next card is Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair, in this energy of liberation, you know. So I do want to pour some energy into this message for those that may be resonating with. Before I do that, because I've forgotten the previous message, I want to read angel number. I've just seen angel number 444, but I want to read angel number 530. So the angel number 530, which is coming from the energy of, if your right hand offends you, you know, cut it off. You know, I believe that's Matthew 5 verse 30. So anyway, the angel number refers to, and so it combines the energies of change. Number 5, creativity and growth, which is number 3. And the spiritual potential, and your spiritual potential, new beginnings. Signaling positive shifts, self-expression, and aligning your life with your soul's purpose, encouraging you to embrace transformation with optimism and gratitude. It's a message to trust your intuition, step out of your comfort zone, and use your unique talent for personal and spiritual development, often appearing as a nudge to embrace freedom and new paths. Changing freedom in this energy of 5. The number 5 vibrates with freedom, major life changes, adventure, and personal growth, urging you to adapt and learn from new experiences. Creativity and expression, 3. The number 3 connects to the ascended masters, creativity, joy, and self-expression, encouraging you to manifest your dreams in your new beginnings and your potentials in the energy of 0. Amplifies other numbers representing spiritual awakening, infinite potential, and the start of a new cycle. Embrace transformations. Positive changes are coming. Don't resist them, but welcome them as opportunities for growth. Trust your creativity. Use your unique skills and talents to bring your ideas to life and find joy in the process. Seek spiritual guidance. Connect with your inner wisdom and the divine for direction as you navigate your new paths. Step out of your comfort zone. Be bold and adventurous. This is the time for exciting experiences. Essentially, 530 is a powerful message to stay positive, trust the universe's plan, and actively create a life filled with purpose and abundance. So those are the energies that's coming through. In this energy of lineage disruptor, you're the truth, and and the card that just came through before I can even finish talking is woman holding the coin. In this energy of seizing the moment, you know, trusting your intuition, no longer putting off for tomorrow what you can do today, you know, as part of this energy of healing earth. Sharing your knowledge and your wisdom with others by teaching with your last mistake, you know, just because of the world that we're living in. We're living in the times of every man for themselves. You know, there's no unity. There's a division. And I feel like it's surrounding, I don't even want to put it all on religion. It's bigger than that, because this is falling into the energy of being a channel, an open channel for your ancestors, mediumship, you know, the spirit realm. This card that's behind here, it speaks of the underworld. But within the underworld, there's this energy of Lilith, which is not a negative, bad energy. It's an uplifting energy that's going to help you to stand within your power and claim back your power. You know, it's an uplifting energy, but it's an energy that I feel some tap into when enough is enough, when that straw is the final straw for the camel's back, you know, type energy. So let's just see, let's keep going in regards to this energy. But before I do that, we've got Angel of Love at the bottom of the deck. I want to put an additional, because this for me feels like the final message for chapter 20. But depending on what comes next, Empress is at the bottom of the deck, but and High Priestess is right behind that. But depending on what comes through next will determine, you know. So let's just see, in addition to the energy of the Fool, in regards to this message for those that may be resonating with chapter 20. What's the most important message in regards to this energy? Yeah, this is the end. This is the closing of this chapter. Cycle over. Empress. Woman of the Jaguar. Trust, courage, and fierceness is the energy that you're standing in right now. Unstoppable energy, unhookable energy, and I need to cover the energy of this world card. This is connecting, and I'm picking up this energy of worldwide. This is global status energy is what I'm picking up on. This is multiple currency energy is what I'm picking up on here. Also, there's a flow of abundance that's coming towards you. So let's see, in regards to this energy of woman of the Jaguar, about this energy of a lot wants to come through. Strategy, walking away wants to come through here. So let's see, in regards to this energy, woman of the Jaguar, final message for chapter 20. Last chapter of the year also. Strategy still coming through. Angel of Strength is at the bottom of the deck. Two cards that came through. Someone's in this energy now of coming out of a rest and rejuvenation state of mind. Masculine energy. Card number 19. I'm recording this message on the 7th of December 2025. Numerology, you break it down to the 19. So today's date may be significant, but regardless of when you're hearing this message, timeless energy, the 19th may be significant. 1945 may be significant. This could be that recognition energy, that natural magnetic pull And we've got this energy here of doubt, the 45 to 47, or 47 to 45. Someone could be looking back in regards to this energy of give and forgive. But there's something here that they may still be holding on to tenaciously. I'm hearing that word again, been hearing it all week. Holding on to something, you know, in this Gemini energy. Two minds, two pulls in two different directions. Again, going back into this energy of if your right hand offends you, needing to cut it off. You know, this follows, I believe, the scripture in regards to something around lust when I was reading up on it today. You know, whosoever I'm connecting with here, this is a mirroring energy here. There's a masculine energy here. I'm sensing a type of closed off heart space. Just because the two cards came out in the reverse, but someone's coming out of a particular energy, and the way that they went in, I don't believe is the way that they're coming out, you know, type energy. There's a realization though, is what I'm picking up on. And there's definitely a rejuvenation in this person's energy. They're definitely feeling some type of, something is definitely being illuminated to them in regards to what may be taking place here with maybe an Empress's energy. Some type of a codependency, you know, that they're needing to move away from. That comfort zone energy, what's good for them and what's not. But there's definitely this energy, careful planning in regards to this strength. And this is card number 21. High emphasis around this energy of free. The purity message that I just spoke about this energy of free specks of blood in the snow. This card also speaks about a mother in energy, an elderly mother who had 3 daughters, and each of them disappeared when they pricked the flowers, you know, what came from picking flowers. And every time I see picking, I see pricking, you know. So it's like each time somebody tried to touch you, or your gift, your destiny, or however this may resonate for you, your plan of action, they got pricked, you know, and they persistently kept on going. But even in the midst of their persistence, you was also persistent, which was a counteraction to what it was that they was doing. You move with love in your heart. They move with hate and envy, jealousy, and I'm just having a deja vu moment, like I've seen this before, this very same spread. It feels like, you know, but I was on the other side of my room. But this energy, it feels very familiar, like I've seen it before, even though there's some very new decks here. You know, it's someone could be having that deja vu moment. That's that soul recognition energy, like you've been there before. So let's just see in regards to this energy. What's this energy of the Fool here? In regards to the energy of this message for those that I'm connecting with. Patience. Time is a healer, and time is a revealer on how something is going to be able to be healed here. This energy of rites of passage, leading you right into this energy of this new beginning, this closing of this cycle. It may have been a tough cycle with the energies that came through already, you know, Capricorn energy. I'm hearing feeling used and abused. So let's see. Tell me more about this energy. Someone's bounce back, you know. So this is the 5th chakra, which is the throat chakra, the chakra of communication. It's here in the reverse. Someone doesn't want to speak about how something can be healed here. There's a blockage in some type of a plan. But let's see. So let's see in regards to this energy. What's the energy of the World card here? What's the energy of the World card here in addition to the energy of the Fool? Someone's moving in silence is what I'm hearing. Maybe towards the Empress, and that's funny to me. The card that's came through and it's showing itself in the reverse. is this indecision card. Someone has made a decision now in what it is that they're going to do moving forward. You know, that somebody had two paths, two choices. Center of this message and heart of the matter. I want to clarify this indecision card one more time. So let's see, tell me more about this energy. Yeah, someone's moving towards a caring connection, and somebody could literally be moving towards a connection that they see. This could be physically, financially, you know, abundant, or this can just be the abundance that somebody has within them. I'm seeing a lot of purple here. This could be somebody's empathy, compassion is what I'm picking up on here in regards to somebody's cycle that they've currently been through a hard time. Someone's definitely moving into the arms of a caring connection. So let's see, in regards to this energy. So no, this is not about the money. This is about your inner light, your inner beauty. So let's see, in regards to this energy, why is this energy of patience here? Why is this energy of patience here for those that's resonating in the energy of this message? Like I said, there's a mirroring energy going on here. Now I've got two of this deck, and I didn't realize I did split it back into two separate decks. But for some reason, the rest and rejuvenation card is still here. So this is, I'm hearing double trouble. This is a double energy. This is a mirroring energy, and nothing of a negativity. You know, like I said, this card first came out in the reverse. So it's showing me that someone is moving out of an energy of rest and rejuvenation with a, you know, an indecisive heart. You know, someone's in an energy of doubt, but yet they're still moving. They're moving in silence though, you know, down this passage, this rites of passage, claiming what they believe is rightfully theirs, you know, claiming their place here on earth is what I'm hearing. But somebody needs a practical, someone's plan needs a practical planning. You know, I'm seeing that Moonology card here. Someone may need a financial assistance in regards to what this may be moving forwards. This is the Strength card here, in the energy of someone's strength is being heightened. I'm paying attention to this card that's coming through here. Someone's feelings, his feelings are being heightened through the eye of the storm, I'm hearing. So let's see, in regards to this energy, so I feel like this is the feminine's energy. In this energy of being patient, I'm now being brought back to a song that's been coming through the last couple of months on my channel. Woman Have Patience. A part of the song, he speaks about he wouldn't spoil the rod and spoil your choice. He would discipline to teach. He then goes on further to say in the song, in that part of the song, that someone doesn't have any character, but they only have beauty, you know, because of the way how they may be carrying themselves in a situation, in a time of separation. Somebody didn't have patience or time to wait for somebody, you know, to close up a cycle here in order for this caring connection to come into union. But let's just see. Tell me more about this energy. Tell me more about this energy of patience. I'm hearing somebody was patient enough. So let's see, in regards to this energy of patience, that's here neither in the reverse nor the upright. Yeah, someone was envious, or needed to move out of an envious way of being in regards to some kind of lack of finances to bring forward some kind of a plan. And right now I'm seeing I'm seeing a lot of angel numbers here. I'm seeing 13, I'm seeing 2113, I'm seeing 2021. I'm seeing 2013 here. There could have been a loss in finances from 2013 to 2021, you know. I'm seeing a red eye energy. Furthermore, I'm seeing this energy that came through at the bottom of the deck of this panther. Someone's needing to change their mindset, change their ways, you know. Somebody was very materialistic here, and I feel like that's been one of the lessons. I'm hearing harsh lessons that somebody was needing to learn before they can move over and cross through this passage here. Anxieties here. Someone doesn't know how they're going to clear something away or clear something up. So let's see, in regards to this energy, tell me more about this energy of this caring connection for those that I'm connecting with. Tell me more about this energy of this caring connection for those that I'm connecting with. And we've got appreciation. Someone's not feeling appreciated. Door to personal healing and happiness is in this energy of this choice, this decision, this pathway, which way to go, direction, in this energy of lack of communication and a heart full of doubt is what I'm picking up on. Anxiety is still at the bottom of the deck. So let's see what's coming towards those that I'm connecting with in regards to the energy of this message. And also, what's this energy or strategy? Why strategy here? Neither in the reverse nor the upright. For those that I'm connecting with in regards to the energy of this message. So this is the energy or strategy. Some kind of a contract, something is needing to be purified. Some type of a contract needing to end here. Full chakra. Before the heart can open up. So the heart and the throat is shut off here. Going back into the ending of the previous message, anxiety is still at the bottom of the deck. You know, there's work that's needing to be done on the first three chakras. Root chakra, sacral chakra, solar plexus. Choices, decisions, and the consequences of your choices and your decisions. It's the type of energy. It's going to open a door to personal healing and happiness. But the choice is yours, as in what door you open, you know. Do you open a door with your heart or with what you see with the material world? Is the energy I'm picking up on here. I don't know how that's going to resonate for each one that's listening to this message, this channeling. But what I'm noticing is that the heart chakra is blocked off. Excuse me. The throat chakra is blocked off. And the key to any type of happiness is communication. You know, no matter how open or you know your heart is, if there's no communication, and also the heart is closed off because of some type of a lack mentality here of envy and financial restraint. But that's the least of a you know, there's a caring connection here that's in the upright, but someone's not appreciating what it is that's right in front of them because of some kind of open contract that they already have with somebody who again is very non-appreciative. Is the reason why something is needing to be purified, because there's a very greedy energy around, you know. Behind the anxiety is a broken heart. Angel number 189 may be significant. So let's see, for those that I'm connecting with, the most positive energy that's here is this caring connection. The woman holding the coin and the man holding the heart. But again, be mindful because originally came through in the reverse. I put this energy in the upright. So I'm going to clarify this energy of the man holding the heart. Tell me more about this energy for those that's resonating with the energy of this message. Fast changes. Something is not, there's no change here. Someone is still, I'm hearing, spending recklessly. Fast changes is here in the reverse. things happen suddenly in a short period and a hurry. Take bold steps forward. Someone's not taking no initiative here. And I feel like because of some kind of financial restraint. Tell me more about this energy of rest and rejuvenation that came through in the energy with this man holding the coin. All in the reverse. Expression. It says open up your heart and connect with others. Express your creative self. But it's in the reverse. Like I said, there's a lack of communication, little to none. I feel like any communication that's taking place here is communication in the energy of this man holding the coin that's making some type of a decision. But there's a lot of confusion. This energy that came through, card number 47, is in this energy of doubt. There's a lot of red that's above this masculine's head. Root chakra energy. Success is at the bottom of the deck. So let's see, in regards to this energy, why is this energy of the fifth chakra here in the reverse? What's needed to be communicated at this time? That's not. Independence and savings. Someone's definitely, if not, there's two individuals here, because I pay attention, it's gone over into the other energy of rest and rejuvenation, which I feel is now so the feminine energy in this message. You know, there could be some kind of financial restraint on both sides, but this is an energy, if come together, you know, Empress's energy is a jack of all trade, I want to say. All queens in one. So I feel like there's this kind of an energy of coming together. I'm seeing foundation work. I'm seeing building something from the bottom to the top type energy. Someone's questioning your independence and your financial status here. Or this could be you. In regards to some type of a transformation. Changes the natural order of things. Don't be afraid of the unknown. Sometimes going back into the energy of this card, because I didn't know what this card meant until I had to look into it and read up. And it speaks about the underworld. But prior to me reading up on this card, I was paying attention to what's growing from out of the concrete, you know, in this energy of your endurance, your perseverance, and your willingness to still keep your heart space open, even in the midst of whatever this is in this underworld. Bringing peace to where there's no peace, you know, and being patient. Your patience is going to be your virtue for those in this energy, you know. You're not fully in the reverse and you're not fully in the upright in this energy of rest and rejuvenation in regards to some kind of heart chakra energy. But let's just see, in regards to this message, why is this energy of indecision here? Indecision. And we've got home base. Someone's unsure about where home is. I'm picking up on this energy of someone's in a house, but it's not a home. Let's get one more card in regards to this energy of indecision. Because there's two paths to choose from here. A path where you don't talk, or a path where there's not real true love, you know. But someone may just be surprised, or someone's not surprised of how someone's behaving right now in this rest and rejuvenation energy. In regards to some type of a partnership here, which can lead to this energy of to personal healing and happiness. But someone's in a confused mindset as to where is even home. You know, where can they rebuild this foundation energy from? Surprises here in the reverse. So let's see, in regards to this energy, why is the fourth chakra, heart chakra energy here in the reverse for those that's resonating? And we've got duality, and it's falling into this energy of strategy. Card number 1. It says, do not forget about the dual nature of people. Don't lose vigilance. So someone is heavily thinking about their future, their foundation, that plan to build from the bottom of the top. But someone doesn't know how loyal somebody is or how honest somebody is. You know, whether someone is solid in a partnership. So let's see, why is this energy of envy here, which is here in the reverse? And now I'm being brought back to my song. Me would have built a foundation from the bottom to the top. From me very young, me say me daddy teach me that. Say envy, me no know what you mean. Envy, me no know what you mean. She could have pretty or something could have fat. Me say the girl could have even all of that. But then the girl then have what me got. Me would have built a foundation from the bottom to the top. From me very young, me say me daddy teach me that. Me is a girl, me love to sit down. What was it? Me is a girl, me love to listen thunderclap. Me is a girl, me love to listen raindrop. Me is a girl, me just humble and build back. Me is a girl, me just sit and watch me crop. Say envy, you know what you mean. Somebody's misjudging you as to being an envious person, but you're not, you know. Someone's not giving, they're only seeing one side of you, and there's two sides to a coin. Bring me back to one of my poetries. So let's see, in regards to this energy of patience and rest and rejuvenation, which is both here in the same energy. Let's see, tell me more about this. I'm literally hearing that whosoever's in this energy, which I feel is the Empress's energy, feminine energy here, is fully aware of where this masculine energy is in this energy here of 36, this underworld energy, but fully aware of a masculine's potential, you know, fully aware that this masculine can grow within the concrete too, one of the same kind, you know, is an energy I'm picking up on. So there's an energy here of patience, an energy of what's for you can never pass you, if it's for you, you know, not forcing something, going with the flow of something, the natural flow. I'm hearing the Bob Marley song right now. It's a natural mystic motion in the air. So let's just see in regards to this energy. And we've got perfect fit. It's here in the reverse. Questionable. So let's get another card in regards to this energy of patience. What's this energy of patience here? It's falling into this energy of envy, fertility. This could be somebody who's envious. I'm picking up again, going back to my song, this can be a mother, child's mother, a mother, your mother, however it may however you're resonating, or however you may recognize this energy to be. You may recognize something here and you just know exactly who it is. That this message is, you know, straight to your intuition. Trust the wisdom of your feelings, seeings and knowings right now. Your intuition is powerful, is what I'm picking up on here. You can see into both worlds. This duality energy, you know, book of life holds information on all realms type energy is what I'm picking up on. Some people may be envious of that energy that's within you, but it's something that's embedded in you from birthright. And a lot of people may envy you for that. I just heard God's up. So let's see, in regards to this energy, still can't pronounce it, but I understand now what it means. Card number 36. Why is this energy here in regards to the energy of this message? Yeah, this is the energy that's trying to drain you, you know. It's a place, I'm hearing it's a place to be, but it's not where you're meant to be. It's not home for you. Whatever this energy is that's draining you, you know, that's making you feel this energy of unnurtured, unloved, unaccepted, is what I'm picking up on. Unappreciative, dehydrated is another energy I'm picking up on. Something's taken away something from someone, but yet they're still open. I'm seeing the heart chakra here. I'm hearing someone's not fooling me. I'm seeing a lot of green. There's some, and this tree is tall. You know, it's been there for a while. Why is this energy of appreciation here in the reverse? new beginning. Someone is not feeling appreciative of the cycle that they're in, and all that they've accomplished up until this point. Someone's not feeling very inspired or motivated. They know something is ending, but they're not feeling very energetic, very compassionate in regards to what it is that's coming towards them. Maybe they don't even know. You can't even see this abundance of wealth in regards to this new beginning. This is somebody, again, not seeing somebody's worth, and they're right in front of them. They're moving in the energy of doubt. They're drifting in this energy of their heart space. Tell me more about this energy of this new beginning. Why is this new beginning here in the reverse? It's like this masculine energy is just drifting. Why is this energy here? Social status is in the reverse. Some type of a contract here that someone may have had in order to block somebody's money tree. What's behind that? Wrong decision. Reckless behavior can lead to bad consequences. Think before you act. Dreams come true. You will get what you have long desired. Enjoy your wealth. No man can close the doors that the Most High has opened for you at all. That's why you're still sitting here in the energy of the Empress. High Priestess is directly behind that. You know, you've overcome so much worldly conditioning, I'm hearing. You just unplugged. You know, you unplugged. This is what I'm picking up on here. From social media, in order to release yourself from any type of contracts, or needing to release yourself from any type of contracts, you know, that you're needing to purify yourself from. Why is this energy of contracts here? For those that's resonating in the energy of this message. Why is this energy of contracts here? Bright ideas wants to come through. Someone's holding back. Someone's holding back their authority. Somebody wants to say more, but they're saying less. They're saying nothing or little to nothing at all, because they're trapped in this underworld energy, and someone's patiently waiting for somebody. This is the energy I was picking up on. You're only as strong as your weakest link, and if someone can't see something for, or someone for exactly who or where they are, then it's impossible. You can't force someone to see something that they're unable to see. They're only going to see that within their own time, because time is a healer and time is a revealer. I wrote a whole poem about that in 2020, but because of some of the words and the guidelines on YouTube, I won't go into it. But during that time was definitely an eye-opener for a lot of people. Not even those in authority could stop what was taking place, because when the Most High opens doors, no man can close them. You know, in the energy of, you can't stop the sun from shining, just like how you can't stop the moon. Every dog has their day is what I'm hearing. Tell me more about this energy. Why is this energy here of authority in regards to this energy of contracts? Yeah, once this contract is ended, once you'll be winning, game over. It says sooner or later, luck comes to everyone. Don't spend everything at once. Again, like I was just hearing, every dog has their day. Mind and power. Use your intelligence, analyze data logic, and think rationally. Lead with your mind, because the mind is the most powerful of all. Once you set your mind straight, those who's trying to attack you from the inside out, in the energy of your heart chakra, will have no leg to stand on. Literally, is what I'm hearing. There's no new beginning for them, because they couldn't achieve what it was they wanted to achieve over you, because of your nature, your inner nature, your naturalness. I'm just going to pull a few tarot to see what comes through. And I say this is the last I think the last will be the World card, you know, so that will be that's the new beginning. So after the 0, it's the energy of the ending and what's beginning, you know. Or I can just pull it into this message, but it'll make it too long. So let's just see. Foundation for the next message. Why is the energy of the World card here? For those that I'm connecting with, focusing on the positive. And as I say that, the 8 of Swords comes out. The good thing is it's neither in the reverse nor the upright. Again, someone's snapping out of this energy of being stuck, you know, being in this mental entrapment. This can actually literally be some type of a hold up. Someone could be in holding some type of authority here. There could be, I'm picking up on this energy of a some kind of a restriction. Someone's got some type of a restriction over them in this energy of not feeling appreciative. This is a contract, you know, someone's waiting for some kind of a contract to end. So let's see, in regards to this energy, for those that I'm connecting with, what's the most important message moving forward in this energy of the World card, which is at the bottom of the deck? That's the 8 of Wands. There could be a message that's coming towards you. I'm hearing slowly but surely. This is a message that's coming from the root, from the foundation. This can be family. This can be coming through email, text message, something's coming fast. Airways. It doesn't feel it's not coming to the home. It's like it's coming to your phone, you know. So let's see, in regards to this energy, for those that I'm connecting with, moving into the message 6, final message for chapter 20. What's the most important message for those that's in this energy? Why is the throat chakra here in the reverse? It could be some kind of, I was going to say knowledge, wisdom. It fell onto my books. It's the Tower card though. Something about the foundation. This is coming from the foundation. As I said, this could be something that was built on a false foundation, a rocky foundation. You know, if the foundation isn't strong, the building is not going to survive. I like to do building work, you know. Like I said, from my very young, me say, my daddy teach me that. But if the foundation isn't strong, you just know that that building is only going to have a matter of time, a few years before it starts to crumble. 8 years maybe even before it starts to crumble here. 16 years at best, with this being the 16 card. But there's something about savings, there's something about having a home-based foundation and someone not being very independent and not expressing themselves very well. This is Scorpio energy. It's like this energy of a disaster waiting to happen. It's like trying to build a foundation only on sand and not adding anything else into that mixture, into that compound that's going to make it sturdy enough to last the length of time. You know, a house is sinking here. So let's see, in regards to this energy, why is the energy of the throat chakra here in the reverse? This is something that someone's not communicating. You know, someone's not communicating. And if they are, it's not very honest or truthful. Someone's hanging on by a thread here for some type of decision to be made. This could be some kind of a judgment order, some type of a contract. This could be some type of, I'm picking up on an injunction energy, you know. Someone didn't express themselves truthfully. Someone only told you half the truth. Scorpio Pisces energy here. So let's see, in regards to this energy, why is the heart chakra here in the reverse? In regards to this energy moving forward, for those that may be resonating in the energy of this message. Why is the heart chakra, fourth chakra here in the reverse? Queen of Cups. Tell me more about this energy. Why is the fourth chakra here in the reverse. Queen of Cups is in the reverse in this energy with the Two of Cups. There's no new beginning with whosoever this energy is. Heart chakra is kind of closed off, you know. It could be in regards to some type of a message. I didn't see this card that came through. King of Wands. Move from being in this obstacle energy, from being totally now in the reverse, totally within their ego. And that's no surprise to somebody, because someone's hanging on by a thread. It's like a type of and they're speaking half truths. The foundation of this connection is rocky. This Knight of Wands in the reverse is looking directly at this Queen of Cups that's also in the reverse, in this energy of trying to ground their emotions. I pay attention to what's above that. As part of a mass collective or consciousness is the card that's behind. There may be some kind of an energy of unplugging from a mass consciousness for this Queen of Cups that's here in the reverse. So let's see, tell me more about this energy. Why is this energy of indecision here? This King of Wands knows that they are needing to make a decision to be fair in this situation, and there's the Empress's energy there. Someone doesn't know whether to make a choice, and I'm looking at this in two ways, so you have to take the messages as it resonates. Again, like I said, I'm also picking up on cross-watching energy. This Queen of Cups could well be a wife. There's a masculine that's needing to make a decision in regards to a wife here, or the ending of some type of a contract with a child's mother. Queen of Cups' energy is here in the reverse. On the other side of this is the other decision that this King of Wands is needing to make. This is another connection. It could be a choice of two. But either way, this King of Wands that's here in the reverse, there's some type of third party situation going on. This is infidelity also. So let's see, tell me more about this energy. Tell me more about this energy. Why is this energy of winning here? In regards to this energy for those that I'm connecting with. Why is this energy of winning? It's falling over into the energy of contracts. Five of Cups. Something that you may have been sad about, regretful about for a long period of time, you know, but that sadness is bringing in a blessing. What's the authoritative energy behind this? There's an authority that's behind this winning. It's the Ace of Wands in the reverse to the partnership. Let me get one more card on this. It's like for making a wise decision. Being rewarded for making a wise decision not to follow this lustful energy. The Ace of Wands in the reverse is giving me a lustful energy, especially in the energy of the Two of Cups. That's neither here in the reverse nor the upright. In this energy of a new beginning, that's also here in the reverse. Someone and wealth is here. This is lust. This is lust, and somebody was being manipulative in the process of this, you know. Somebody thought that they had some kind of dominancy and power because of some kind of financial status. But when that financial status was removed, what was left is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing, was it all worth it in the end? Somebody's going to send some type of manipulative message. You know, could be why somebody was holding back some type of travel, holding back some type of communication. But there's two kings on the board also. So this works both ways is what I'm hearing. So let's see, tell me more about the energy of the Queen of Cups in regards to the energy. Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment, wish come true. That's what you're focused on right now. Your heart space is not closed off. You know, you're just aware. So let's see, tell me more. You know, you're in this energy of using your discernment. So let's see, tell me more about this energy of the Empress that's also here in this message in the reverse. I heard you play with fire, you will get burnt. Magician. Playing with fire. And with all of the elements that's there to be played with, this masculine is playing with fire. Or this Empress is. And it could lead them into this energy of feeling regretful, remorse, and being trapped within some type of mental entrapment here, you know, stuck in the mind, you know, in regards to what it is that's being manifested. So let's see, tell me more about this energy. Why is the energy of the magician here, in addition to the Empress's energy? Something is needing to be made clear in regards to an offer. Someone's not making an offer to make something fair here. This could be involving a child, Page of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So let's see, why is the energy of the King of Wands here in the reverse in regards to this energy, needing to change their perception on the way how they look at abundance, finances, and partnerships? Someone was only ever in something for the material gains and not for anything other than. You know, the truth is in the reverse, clarity is in the reverse, passions, desires, motivation, inspirations in the reverse. No desire to have a new beginning when somebody is wealth was in the reverse. It's the energy I'm picking up. Someone's trying to build their wealth, little to nothing to offer in order to balance the situation. Somebody feels confined to their situation. I'm picking up on this energy of changes, but someone is not looking at a bigger picture. They're just stuck in the you know, in the problem with no solution. So let's see, tell me more about the energy of the King of Swords. Why is the energy of the King of Swords here in the reverse in regards to the energy of this message? Someone's, what I'm hearing is someone's trying to figure out whether somebody is in this Nine of Pentacles. This is that independent, self-sufficient, you know, enough. It's like I'm picking up on self-employment here. Someone is sitting within their wish fulfillments, you know. Someone is building slowly but surely. But this masculine energy wants something now type energy, you know. They don't want to build from the bottom of the top. This is from the bottom, Page of Pentacles, and this is the top. Somebody just wants the top straight away. It's giving that energy here. But this is pre-Empress energy, you know. It could actually be some kind of a proposal. The Page of Pentacles is also a proposal. It could be an apology, but it more so feels like a proposal, you know. Big purchase. But there's manipulation around this, you know. The King of Swords in the reverse is someone who's not sure about what it is that they're saying and or doing. They're just doing what they think somebody wants to hear and or see, you know. Every man for themselves, I'm hearing. Again, this is the Wheel of Fortune. Someone's just saying what it is that they need to say in order to get the wheel moving, to move on from whatever this energy is. So let's see, in the energy of the Wheel of Fortune, that came out real quick, and I don't even know where it went. Okay, so the card that came out is the Four of Pentacles. This is that holding on, you know, no longer holding on to something, you know, letting something go so that this wheel can move. Angel number 104, angel number 1041 may be significant. That could be a time for somebody, 1041 or 1045, and not a second later, I'm hearing. So let's see, tell me more about this energy. Where's the Five of Cups here? There's some sadness in the way how something is manifested. You know, it wasn't meant to go that way, is what I'm hearing. This contract feels like it's about to go void. Someone's got an offer here to make. It's a big offer as well, but it's held up. It's in a place of stagnancy. It's tangible. It's rewarding. but it's moving at a very slow pace. You know, it's giving me this energy of, you know, when you're sending a long message with a photograph and videos and all kinds of things, and the downloading buttons is moving slow. It's like it ain't moving, something ain't moving. Tell me more about this energy of the Knight of Pentacles. What's this energy of the Knight of Pentacles here? Somebody had a big offer to come in to make to somebody, but something swiftly changed someone's mind. The way how that flew across the table. And there's the Fool card. Or the message. Tell me more about this energy. Now we're back to where we started, I'm hearing. Now we're back to where we started. In regards to no new beginning. Queen of Swords. And the Three of Pentacles. Something is not working out here. Because of some lack of communication. Now we've got both Queen of Swords and the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords, both in the reverse. Little to no communication, and if it is, it's very logical. It's very straight to the point. It's very cutthroat. There's no wish fulfillment here, although the wish fulfillment is here, but there's people that are not seeing it, because wish fulfillment is the center of this message and heart of this matter. What's this Three of Pentacles? What's blocking this connect? Someone's holding on to something. There's a lack of peace here. Someone's got no peace in regards to the things that they're manifesting and how they're manifesting it. The things that they're holding on to and needing to release and let go of. You can't win like that, you know. It's the energy I'm picking up on. Judgment is at the bottom of the deck. Someone is needing to awaken to a decision, you know. Someone may be feeling kind of rejected in this situation. In a home, for once. In regards to some kind of this can be children. The Six of Cups can be children. This also can be a soulmate, soul union, but it's burdensome. The Ten of Wands is directly behind that. Queen of Wands is directly behind that. With the Hierophant, someone's learning some harsh lessons here, or needing to, and or will, you know, depending on where you are in the timeline of this message. But I'm going to close up this message. With a few affirmations. Inner Child. So the card that came through is Divine Love. And it reads, I am enveloped in boundless love and unwavering support of the universe, knowing that I am internally connected. I have complete trust in the experiences life brings to me, believing that they are all for my ultimate benefit. Despair is unfamiliar to me because I have faith in the journey I am on. I am grateful. I acknowledge my deservingness of the affection and abundant blessings that grace my path. Conquering procrastinations. I am proactive and I take immediate action towards my goals. I release any tendencies to procrastinate and I diligently complete tasks. I am productive and make progress each day towards my desired outcome. Something is needing to be accepted, or someone doesn't want to accept something that's being said to them here by a Queen of Swords. So it says acceptance. It says, I have confidence in my ability to find the opportunities and resources I need to succeed. I attract what I need and I am ready for the next inspiring chapter in my life. And that's indication that I feel like this is definitely, whatever this is coming to a close for somebody. Somebody is in this energy of speaking their truth, and it may be a harsh truth for somebody to hear, you know, in regards to why something can't work out, because something is based off of lust here, off of a codependency and addictive energy. You know, there's an idea but with no plan. You know, someone has an idea but with no plan. I'm hearing right now, but two heads together can make one. But both the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords are in the reverse. But in the upright, imagine what they could be. Mentally, they're the two powerfulest union in the deck. You know, when they put their heads together. But with all of this other emotional and egotistical energy and hanging in the pipeline and choices and decisions and consequences of that, which is the tower energy here for someone's lives, the foundation is broken. I'm just guided to pull one more deck. Okay, I didn't realize it's gone on for so long, so I'm just going to pull one card in addition. I just felt guided to end this message on this message from Spirit, for those that may be resonating in the energy of this message. So the card reads, Dearest you, do you ever wonder whether your ideas and inspiration might be coming through your soul rather than generated from your mind alone? We are here to tell you, we are always whispering in your ear about your highest good. We are conduits for spirit, letting you know you are living a channel for this awesome co-creative energy. When you're feeling inspired, it means you've heard us. Inspiration means spirit is breathing through you. Inspiration needs your human passion to keep it going. And bear in mind, human passion is here, but it's in the reverse. Someone's not accepting something. To keep it going so you can make a difference in the world. So keep moving on. What inspires you? Let yourself be led into new experiences and know that this is why you are on earth. Your purpose is to discover your spirited nature and to bring forth through your efforts whatever it is meant to be. Wondrous miracles have a way of showing up when you let inspiration propel you forward. Ashe. And on that note, I'm going to end this message here. And love and light to you all, and appreciations to each and every one of you. And if the message has resonated with you, you know, please subscribe to the channel. Definitely helping my channel to grow and for the messages to be heard by those that's needing to hear a message. You know, remember to like, share, comment. And again, peace and love to you all.